It's a new dawn, it's a new year, and the Zero to Hero series is about to kick back into gear. The last time we were here for the Zero to Hero series, we gave away a Juan Brunetta card, and Liga Mekis is coming back with a bang in this game week. In the video today, we've also got the winner of the ML Forsberg to announce. But guys, this video, I want it to be absolute fire, I want it to be absolute flames. So we are going to have a bit of a giveaway extravaganza in this one. Stay tuned to the video to find out how to get involved and how many cards will be given away. But in the absence of the festive period, sadly the Zero to Hero series hasn't been out there grinding as much as it probably should have. I was away from my desk from a little bit, and quite frankly it totally fell off my radar. But that's an element of this series that I don't really mind too much, because if this was just my normal account and I was just playing with some loose change and some pocket money and all the rest of it, then like it would be a passive part of my life, as it were, you know. And if I wasn't watching all the English football and all the stuff across Europe and stuff was on, then yeah, I might have missed a game week or two. I might not have submitted some training lineups or whatever. So the fact that we've not really progressed in the interim, it saddens me, but equally I'm like, hey, well, it's probably a nice kind of reality of the Zero to Hero series to kind of show, as it were. So in this video, in this game week, we've got a lot of planning, a lot of preparations to do, and we're maybe going to lean in a little bit more to the tools we have available to us at Sorare Data to make sure this game week we just pick up every little box we possibly can with its little tiny amounts of guaranteed essence, so that we can get crafting and we can get 2025 off to an absolute banger. At any point in the video, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and get into the comment section and let me know, new year, new resolution, if you got a little Zero to Hero strategy perhaps bubbling away in your own gallery, a new path you're taking yourself down, or are you just firmly charging down the same path as before? Maybe you've got some wins compounding into your situation or whatever, or maybe you've just recently enhanced it in some way. And let me know in the comment section. Always excited to hear developments and changing strategies that you guys might have now that we're in the new year as well. Feels like a good time for it. And yeah, let's just get stuck straight into it, because this is the gallery as it sits at the moment. And just to catch up with anyone who's maybe new around here, what the Zero to Hero series for me is like my road to glory, where all I'm looking to do is pick up guys that are very nominally priced to field in the warm-up competitions and or attack any specialist competitions that come out, to try and win some superstars, to win some bona fide star tier cards, to then maybe elevate the gallery and go on and win some better stuff. Every card that this account wins we give away to you guys, but if we win something that's better than one of the zeros that we've picked up, then we're going to count that as like a squad upgrade, and it's going to enhance the power that we've got here. And some of the cards we've been picking up because we've not been winning, to simply give away. For ML Forsberg is the next in line, so we'll be pulling a random comment from last week's video to see who won ML Forsberg, and they'll be announced today and that card will be shipped off. But the next 3 cards that I've got lined up here that I want to give away as soon as humanly possible really is Daniel Kudjakov, Neni Dorgalez and Peter Ratkov. Now the reason I want to give them away as quick as possible is the sooner you have them, the sooner you can get to work on their XP, and you know, as soon as then they're ready, you're ready and you can get firing along with it. Now, I want to give away in this video all 3 of these cards. Now, Kudjakov is a backup keeper in the making essentially, but Ratkov and Dorgalez are pretty handy cards in a pretty tasty situation. Now, we will 100% be giving away the Daniel Kudjakov in this video today to a random comment of someone that comes out with a suggestion for what we need this game week, okay? But if this video hits 50 likes, we'll have 2 winners from the comments. We'll also add in the Peter Ratkov. And if this video can get all the way to 100 likes, we're going to give away the Neni Dorgalez as well. We'll give away all 3 in this comment section of this video on the next episode of the Zero to Hero series. Because otherwise we can probably use the rest of the cards that are here. And looking ahead to this coming game week, we've actually got a little box sitting chilling out, so I know there's not much in it, but I thought I would wait until I was doing this to open it with you. It's guaranteed 1 essence. That's the kind of game that we're farming at the moment. And, you know, we've not really been in farming mode. We've actually been stuffing all of our players into like a specialist competition. And then when we've been doing the warm-up and picking commons, we've maybe missed a trick or two and we've just not taken it as seriously as we probably should. So currently at the moment we're halfway to crafting. We're on 10 essence at the moment, and it's my sincere ambition and hope that we get enough boxes in the next game week or 2 where we can get crafting as soon as possible really. Now this coming game week, the specialist we have is anti-stacked, which suits me very, very well because none of my players are stackable. But the problem I have in this game week in particular as I have no goalkeeper. So I do have in defence the likes of Austin Trusty. Ben Henriks is probably not going to play, so really just Trusty. In midfield, we've got Teji, who's got actually a rather fantastic game. And then up front, we have 4 fantastic choices to be choosing from. Sadly, Aspas, is he injured? He is, but Jerry Moreno is on to play, and we have both of our Borussia Mönchengladbach players at home to Bayern Munich. Now, they're both forwards, so I don't actually care that they're playing Bayern Munich, because this isn't a game I would see Bayern Munich getting a clean sheet in, quite frankly. And it would, that likes the Klingenheisen player. Maybe we could even go double forward with them. But by the by, oh no, we couldn't. Anti-stack. We could only pick one of them, so I'd probably pick player, and then we can go either Jerry Moreno, who takes penalties and stuff like that, away to Sociedad, got a goal in the last game off the bench, predicted to start, or Leighton Clarkson, who's now quite firmly back in the kind of starting 11, the best 11 for Aberdeen, and has had some decent scores recently enough that we've maybe missed out on. And at home to Hearts, that could be a big game, big player, big score, that kind of vibe. So we've got a nice kind of 5th man option. I think I would just take Clarkson for placeholder purposes at the moment, because he is at home, but we need a goalkeeper. Now, I want to imagine that that's the team that we run with, okay, and try and put those guys to one side. And then I really want to try our best to, and we could go into All-Star as well, but I think anti-stack is probably better. Limited anti-stack, is this what we're looking at? Yeah, anti-stack limited. Top place and all that is great, of course, but top 20% is our first objective. And yeah, we're just actually trying to get some more blimmin' essence out of a team like this. Could we get into the top 5% with a lineup like ours? Maybe not. But if we did, then juiced by us, of course. All-Star, I don't think there is boxes. Yeah, there is top 20% here. What do they look like? They're basically the same, aren't they? So it's just really what the head count is, and if we think, yeah, I think anti-stack would probably do us better. All-Stars at 5,500 at point of recording. Anti-stack's at 10.5, maybe not actually. Bigger numbers, but means bigger percentage of payout. So that's something to factor into it as well. So let's see, if we did do that, it means in the warm-up mode, we could still use Jerry Moreno for La Liga, which would be fun. So if we just select him as our forward, and then have a look at the rest of the positions that we've got here. Alex Ramiro, Alvaro Fernandez, look like they're pretty good. I might be a bit biased and go Dimitrovic away to Espanyol. That could be very good. Again, I could be biased with Soria and Killison. They're both in pretty good matches. I think Killison's more likely to keep a clean sheet, just because Getafe just never have forwards. And otherwise, like, yeah, I suppose Gazaniga, could he have one of his good games? The Villarreal guy is nice to see in common mode, but I don't think I'd take him this week. But yeah, in between Killison and Soria, maybe, I think both these teams are rather weak. Getafe really don't score goals, so Killison could be the play, but Killison might 35 on us. Whereas big Soria will probably face a few shots against Las Palmas being away, and he's the sort of keeper, like, Soria's a hero. Dimitrovic away to Espanyol. If they don't concede free, that's been their problem. If they concede free, he's rotten, but if they don't concede free, he's perfectly good. And Espanyol, it feels like the best play is an away play. Or maybe it's Killison at home. I'm going to take Killison at home. I'm going to go for it. In defence, I really like Miguel Gutierrez. Very spiky. But I want to make sure we get the box. I want to make sure that we actually hit it. And the prize pool, as we can see, is top 5% for that crap box that we got. If we can get into the top 100, we get a better box, I'm pretty sure. You can check it on the next screen in a second. But yeah, I think I do go Miguel. Starfelt's a good shout. Starfelt's the play, I think. Solid, safe, reliable. And then can we get big Brucey points in midfield from somebody? Yeah, I think Starfelt's the play. Llorente could be the play in midfield. At home to Osasuna. Very friendly Llorente match, I would say. Yeah, let's go Llorente in midfield. We've got Jerry up front. Let's hope he gets a penalty. And then 5th man. Griezmann wouldn't be a bad shout either. Again, at home to Osasuna, could be very, very prolific for Atleti. Yeah, let's go Griezmann. I think that's the way we'll rock this one. And then Captain Griezmann. Quite a 100 capable guy, isn't he? Excellent. So if we have a wee look at the prize pool, top 5%, we get that guaranteed 1 essence. If we can get into the top 100, we get guaranteed 2 essence. If we can get into the top 20, we're guaranteed 3 essence. So that's the kind of life we're leading in these warm-up competitions. Nothing too fancy. I don't think you're missing out on much if you're not tapping into them, but if you do have a small gallery, it's a little bit of guaranteed essence to farm. Definitely have a look. Now, I've just checked the Leipzig projected 11. We won't have Henriks to call upon, but we will have one of our Gladbach forwards, of course. So let's imagine we use Playa in the big team. We'll use Klingenheist here as our forward. So if we look at the Bundesliga, what goalkeeper do we actually want to be tapping into? We're looking for low probability of 3 goals conceded, Oh, Trapp away to St. Pauli, by the way. If Trapp is on to play, I think I like Trapp quite a lot there. Who else do we have? Grabara, no thanks. Hoffenheimer, jailbait. Neuer. Yeah, I think, by the way, I think Trapp's the play. I'll go Trapp quite happily. In midfield, we could even double up a wee bit of Frankfurt defence. I don't think, St. Pauli could score a goal, but I don't think there'll be much beyond that. And there is some tough games like Munich against Gladbach and Dortmund Leverkusen. Oh, Mittelstadt away to Augsburg. Sign me up for that. Hoffenheim-Wolfsburg could be good for Hoffenheim, i.e. Bischoff. I wouldn't rule out Wirtz having a great game against Dortmund or Elise against Gladbach, so I'm not against them. Big player, big score, big game. You know what I'm all about. I'm very, very pro Wirtz. Very pro Wirtz. Got Kleindenheist in attack, and then fifth man, who's going to be the best scorer that we've not picked yet? There's a great case for it being Michael Olise because there should be a number of decisives in this game. And I think that's who I might select. There is Joshua Kimmich as well, but Kimmich needs a decisive these days to pop those bigger scores, it seems. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Olise. His form is just undeniable. And Gladbach will let Bayern will score 3 or 4, maybe 5. And yeah, that will just go really well for him. And I'm a Captain Wirtz type of guy. I can't lie. So we're hoping for top 5%, if not top 100. So we need guys that can deliver the biggest scores. Now it says we've got a few champion cards left over. I'm not too sure that will actually be the case. Rafa Marin is not projected to play. I just had to go and double check it. And the rest of these forwards will probably be using up. So then we come to Contender, where we might have some cards we can still play if we click on the extra spot. Now Trusty and Clarkson we're going to be using in the big division, so we won't have that. So that's going to be our utility for the game week. So we could play Contender and slam the Trusty in there, and that would, does that have the potential to really slap and get to the top spots? And then that would mean disbanding the major team, but we would definitely get another champ team out there as well. So we could almost have a real solid shot at guaranteeing, like, say, 4 Essence. Or we could go with the 2 Essence play, and if we got into, what's the target, top 20%, we're not guaranteed anything. High probability we get something quite similar, but we have a 5% chance of something better with the full team going out. Do you know, I think for this game week, actually, that might be the play. Play Kleindenheist and champ, Magic Mike at home at Cagliari, easiest pick of my life. Hakimi at home at St Etienne, it doesn't get any harder. And then, yeah, we've got such a better choice of mids now, don't we? Outside La Liga and Bundes. Tijani Reinders is another solid shout. Again, 70s are kind of the better scores. It looks like he's bringing. Vitinha, I'm always a fan of. Just an AA junkie. And if he gets a decisive, he's cooking. Don't know if he's going to start or not, but it's a wee bit risque. Kimmich could be just a safe pick to really just complement the big picks I've already made. But with that Kleindenheist, like, I think he's going to max out at 60. If we get lucky, he brings in a 70. But I think we're going to get 60 out of him. And with the multiplier on the limited, that isn't a problem, really. Oh, actually, if we don't play the master team, we have Teji limited. That's the better play. Oh, this team might actually slap. I might actually be quite chuffed that we've done this. The forwards, but like with all the transfer speculation, do I want to play Marmouche away to St. Pauli? Probably not. Greenwood away to Rennes could be great. There's Griezmann. That could be an easy take at home to Osasuna. Lookman, Udinese. I think forwards, like if we do look, we'll maybe find someone quite OP that is like under the radar. And do you know what I might do at this stage actually is I might bring in our pals at Sorare Data, because I did say we might be using a wee bit of graft. Is there a AAA champ forward that we just believe in? Game week for the 10th. Yeah, this is the right one. Ousmane Dembele. Griezmann is AAA. Ousmane is more likely to be involved in more decisives, but just with the nature of French and Spanish football. So I think I would, let's go with, we'll be gladly taking Hakimi, of course, but I think then we'll also complement that with Dembele. I normally like taking Barcola over Dembele, generally speaking, but if he's nailed to play, then Dembele's the pick, isn't he? And then the fifth man, let's go back to our pals at Sorare Data. Is there a fantastic AAA, just in any position, that we just believe in? There's Hakimi, top of the tree. Olise, I'd rather dodge that. If Vitinha plays, like, I can get behind just PSG in it. With Magic Mike in goals. Oh, or do we go Sommer in goals? Away to Venezia. I'd rather take it home to Cagliari, I think. Mittelstadt's a good shout. We've also got the boy Teji there already. I think I'm going to take Mittelstadt. I love a bit of right back, left back. Dembele forward, Mike in goals. Captain Akimi, that could swing right to the top, couldn't it? Top 20. If we could get to the top 20, that would feel like a buzz. And also, if we actually podium with this, that would be fantastic. And in contender, I'm picking like Schmeichel and Trusty all day, every day. In midfield, let's just play Juan Bernetta, because why the F not? Let's play Berardi up front, if we can find him. Where are you? Berardi, boom. And then fifth man, and yeah, this has got real potential to swing all the way to the top as well. We're having the trusted defender. We just need to make sure we bang in every other position. It's as big a score as can be found. Bernetta's maybe a semi-lazy pick, right? And I can't stop myself from doing it, but power players, let's just get them in. And away from home, McGregor is fine enough, I suppose, and Captain Berardi. Yeah, I can deal with that. Yeah, I think we're going to do really good. And we can play under 23 with Clarkson. Oh, fantastic. So we're going to actually get halfway if we get all of them to box. Oh, that'll be fantastic. Right, who's in goals? But under 23s, I think we'll recall the magic of Sorare data for this one. Can we filter by under 23? Olise, Musiala, Samu, João Neves. Is Cherki on to play? Just for all the transfer stuff, I find that a bit dodgy. Oh, goalkeeper, that's what we wanted. Who is the best? Rizzer. Ooh. Away to 6th or Ncambio at home to 9th. Clean sheet percentage. Yeah, Ncambio at home feels better. So let's go Ncambio. Where are you, pal? There you are. Fantastic. In defence, we want Pacho. Give me that. Oh, look at the choices, by the way. That top couple of rows are pretty tasty players. Clarkson's the mid. And then up front, ooh. Jacob Broom, by the way. That could be a good game for him. Esposito. Barcola. If Barcola's on to play, Moradon. Away to 17th. Yeah, I like Barcola. And then the best under 23 besides. That's an interesting thought. Rodrigo Mora. Let's play the rookie. Let's play Rodrigo Mora. If we can find him. There he is. What's his scores like? Yeah. Double decisive. Get into the 80s, wee man. That's it. I can dig it. And then who would be captain? I'm a kind of Captain Barcola guy, but his L5 doesn't look good. Oh, wow. He's actually been off it a bit, hasn't he? Yeah, this is the Barcola I remember. 90s and 80s for fun. Home to St Etienne. Nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams out now. Fantastic. Now that gives me a bit of a scouting mission for you guys, because I'm kind of set with this strategy for this coming game week. But the next game week that we've got coming up is where we can try and take a bit of a swing. I fancy going after All-Star in this one because we can put together a decent enough team. We do have Clarkson playing Rangers in midfield, so that might not be the best on paper or whatever, but I fancy the midweek chances of maybe just having a random 5 kind of pop off. So we're looking for a keeper that would give us some utility in this game week at limited level, that is as nominally priced as possible, that isn't absolutely going to let us down in a big way, but will help us get a wee team off the ground for next to nothing. Because I think with such a shallow game week like this All-Star limited effort we could put out here with this outfield 4, I think Jedi Robinson against West Ham, Trusty away to Dundee, player, we know what he's all about as well. Like, it's got a bit of potential, it's certainly got the ability to be top 20%, I would suggest, in this game week, which gets us a pretty good box. Whereas individually, like maybe Trusty could do okay, but maybe, yeah, I think this is what we want the scouting mission to be. So if you've been in the comment section already trying to get your entries this week, guys, need to be actual scouters, especially for the primary card giveaway. Now, when we give away cards 2 and 3, I think interactions will be fine, but I need suggestions, guys, for this one. Who do you think is the best bang for buck? When we come back, we'll be previewing the guys you found, the guys I found, as well as deciding seeing how many likes we got on this video and seeing how many cards we've got to give away. But like I mentioned, she's at the tip off of the video, we have a giveaway winner to announce for this ML Forsberg. Now, this is last week's video we're loading in here, or the last episode we had, which was for the Christmas special, and I've got to say we had a great interaction on that one, guys, and I hope you did well over the festive period with all the special weeklies and whatnot. We've got 44 entries for this one. Good luck to every one of yous, and, well done on winning the Forsberg, whoever gets it. Thanks again to everyone that does support the channel by watching these videos and interacting with all the giveaways. And the winner is Gosvop. Love the vids. Thanks very much, Gosvop. Congratulations to you, and I'll be in touch with you now to get the Forsberg over to you. Don't forget, guys, in this video, in the comment section, I'm going to be looking for at least one of you to give away a Daniel Kudjakov Limited. If we get to 50 likes, we're also going to be looking for a second one of you to give away the Peter Ratkov. And if we've broken through 100 likes, we'll also give away the Nene Dorgalez as well. Don't forget to share and retweet and all that good stuff, guys. The video, help more people see it, help us get more likes. It means we'll give more cards away as well. On screen and now some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one.